What's going on, guys? Bizkit Rebellion, and welcome to my Q&A number 8, and let's get this started. First, I will start with my PSN message, and then I will go down the list on YouTube. Alright, this person who sent me on PSN asked me, how come you don't recommend any other anime like Attack on Titan? Well, there's two reasons. One, I don't like to recommend popular anime due to the fact that there has been hundreds of people that recommend that same anime, or let's say Naruto, Bleach. They even do a lot of reviews over it. So what's the point of me recommending you guys an anime that is obviously popular? You get what I mean? Sometimes when I do the series anime recommendations, I look at anime that is either recently new or not popular at all. And if I really like it, then I will recommend you guys of that anime. Now, the only anime that I have recommended you guys that is old and is kind of popular was Hajime no Ippo. That anime has been going since or at least the manga has been going on since 1980 or 1990. I can't remember exactly, but it's been having a decent run, and the anime came out somewhere around the 2000s, I think. I'm not sure. I can't remember now, but you get what I mean. This anime is old. So that's the only anime that thus far I've recommended you guys to it. And the only reason I recommended you guys to it is because recently Season 3 came out. So that's my only reason, kind of, for even putting this in the anime recommendations. Other than that, every single other anime that I've recommended you guys so far has been fairly new. For example, My Mental Choices, Pupa, which I kind of stopped watching because it's been getting ridiculous after every episode. And the recent one, which was Yowamushi Pedal. I think that's how the name goes. Yeah, it's been those three have been fairly new. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why I don't recommend top-notch anime. And second, I actually rather have it this way. Just recommend you guys the underrated anime, because I feel like I want people to watch this anime and give it a chance. But then again, I am recommending you guys the recently new ones, so I don't think it can work out that way. But you already get the gist of why I don't recommend, shows like Attack on Titan and stuff like that. Alright, hope that answers your question. Let me go to YouTube now. Alright, first question says, are you going to play with your subscribers or fans on DCUO, please? Well, let me just explain two things. One, it is incredibly annoying when I get constantly messaged, well, not messaged through the chat, but more of invites to group, when I'm either playing a raid, playing duos, playing with friends, and it's pretty much getting annoying. Now, I understand that you desperately want, well, not desperately, but really want to play with me on DCUO, but the thing is, one, I have a job and I go to college. Second, I don't have that much time on my hands. I have constant things to do. And third, I also have a social life that I gotta work that out and find a way to implement that, or find a balance between my college, my work life, and my social life. And it's incredibly hard. So yeah, I can't constantly play with, subscribers or friends or any of the sort, because I don't have that much time. In fact, the only time I've ever played DCUO is now in the nighttime. So, yeah. And second, I will be playing with fans of subscribers probably when I hit 5,000 subscribers. It gives me enough time to sort out my daily stuff and see what I can work with. And then I'll pick a day for when I'm free, and then I'll just say, hey, I'm free, I'm ready to play DCUO, who wants to play with me? Just add your name on the comment section, and I'll probably add you some time, and then we'll just play. That's what I'm gonna do. But anyway, I hope that answers your question. Next question, it's, out of DC Comics, who's your favorite character, and why? It will always be Superman. I will always say that. It is Superman. My S-symbol loving red, white, and blue motherfucker. Well, he doesn't wear white. But anyway, blue and red Boy Scout. He will always be my favorite character. Why? I think I mentioned this in Comic Book Talk. I hope you watch that one first to get an idea of why I like him. But I'll just explain the gist of it. He represents everything that is good. And in a way, the only reason why I still read his comics to this day is because he's not so dark and edgy, if you get what I mean. In comparison to Batman, he is the pinnacle of darker and edgier. Every single comic issue, story arc has been really, really dark. In fact, DC's policy, which is in contrast of the whole Batwoman debate, you know how she can't get married and stuff, is every single Bat family has to be miserable. I can't read comics like that. I just can't. I need some positivity, in a way. I mean, I don't mind reading Batman. He has some fairly interesting stories, interesting characters and stuff, but the thing is, it's too dark, and I can't constantly read dark all willy-nilly. So, in contrast to Superman, he is a little bit more positive, or at least he used to be, because now he's just, let's just say, he's somewhere. But anyway, yeah, that's kind of the reason why, because he's kind of the pinnacle of positivity, or at least he used to be until they changed it into the whole darker and edgier rule. So yeah, I hope that answers your question. Next question, can you upload some more DC, doesn't matter if it's your hero or villain? Of course I will. I'm still not done with my walkthrough. So yeah, of course I will. Just calm down. Damn. Besides, how long has it been since I've posted a DCUO? It's probably been... Actually, it's been like a week, maybe? So yeah, just calm down, man. Calm down. Anyway, next question. If you had powers or whatever, would you be a hero or a sidekick? That's a good one. Why? Because a sidekick... I don't know. I think a sidekick is a little bit more interesting than a hero because you see his struggle to become a hero. While a hero is just a hero. The only struggle he gets is fighting a villain. Especially if it's a difficult villain. And also finding a way to struggle with everyday life. But I find that a sidekick is way more interesting, so I would rather be a sidekick. Not to mention, I might be a member of Teen Titans. Hey, I wouldn't mind that. Anyway. Next question. Actually, this person got a couple of questions. The first one is, do you ever play Pokemon? Yes, I do. In fact, I play Pokemon Black and White. If so, would you do a Let's Play? I probably would, but I have to find out how to do it. And now that I think about it, I probably wouldn't because I'm so focused into that game that doing a Let's Play is impossible for me. If you get what I mean. I have so much fun in this game that when I record it, you're not going to hear me talk at all. I'm just going to be silent, focusing on what's going on, and that's pretty much it. That's kind of not a Let's Play. That's more of just a silent walkthrough. If you get what I mean. What a silent walkthrough is you just record gameplay and that's it. You don't have no commentary, no nothing. You just record it. So, I don't want to do that, but I'm a little bit iffy on that. Maybe I will, maybe I don't. I don't know. It's whatever. Also, what's your favorite Marvel hero, villain, or DC hero and villain? I think I've also mentioned this on Comic Book Talk. Okay, as for DC hero and villain, it is Superman and Joker. As for Marvel hero and villain, it's Spider-Man and Magneto. Okay, next question. What are your thoughts on the upcoming Batman vs. Superman movie in 2015? Oh, incoming rant in 5, 4, 3. I think the movie idea is terrible. I think it's literally the most stupidest thing I've ever seen DC done thus far. And why? Why do I think this way? First off, let's go all the way back to where this movie was supposed to be Man of Steel 2. Ever since Zack Snyder has mentioned that Batman was going to be in Man of Steel 2, every single Batman fanboy just erupted. They say, oh my god, he's going to be in there. And you know what's funny? They went from Man of Steel 2 to Batman vs. Superman. Can somebody please explain to me how the f*** is a fight scene the center point of a movie? Since when? This was supposed to be Man of Steel 2. This proves that DC has no f***ing confidence to... oh my god. This proves that DC doesn't have confidence to bring or have Superman carry a movie. No, they need another character. And what to make things worse is that they want to put Wonder Woman in there. Why not just call it fucking Justice League? Seriously, why even put Batman vs. Superman? And since when is a character having a cameo the whole point of the movie? Because it went from Man of Steel 2 to Batman vs. fucking Superman. Are you fucking serious? Batman vs. fucking Superman just because he has a cameo appearance in Man of Steel 2. What the f***? Anyway, and what I don't even know what to say anymore. Because to make matters worse, I've been hearing a lot of rumors saying Cyborg is going to be in there, Luthor is going to be in there, Joker is going to be in there, freaking Lobo is going to be... Lobo? What the fuck? Aquaman is going to be in there. Oh my god, just call it fucking Justice League. Call it Justice League. Enough with this Batman versus Superman. Enough with this who's going to win in this movie. Just shut the fuck up. Just have it Justice League or Man of Steel 2. Either way, this movie is coming out, and apparently this is supposed to compete against the Avengers, and if DC does not do the same thing that the Avengers have done, just give separate movies to certain heroes so we can get to know them better, then it's gonna flop. In my opinion, I think it's gonna flop. And besides, having Wonder Woman in there, why not just have a movie about her? She needs a movie. Honestly, not even that. She needs a freaking TV show. She needs a movie. She needs to be around because it seems to me that she's the head honcho of Justice League. She's one of the founding members. In fact, she's one of the members of the top 3, Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman. But apparently, she's the only person that doesn't have a lot of movies or TV shows. So what the f***? Seriously. Rant over. I had enough. Okay. Okay. I hope that kind of answers your question. And if it doesn't, let me just say this. I think Batman vs. Superman movie is a horrible idea from DC. Or at least, just change the fucking name. How about that? But anyway, I will still watch it due to the fact that Superman is in there. And not to mention, I haven't seen a lot of Superman movies for the past few years, except for Man of Steel. So, I'm still going to watch it anyway. And just to see how much they either fail, they did good or bad or whatever, I'm still going to watch it. So, yeah, that's my thoughts on the upcoming Batman vs. Superman. Oh, God, I actually want to slap my cousin, who is a huge Batman fan, who can't stop talking about Batman vs. Superman. He didn't even know that Man of Steel 2, that was the original name. He didn't even know. It makes me want to bitch smack him so hard. Anyway, rant over. Okay? Do you think... Or next question. Do you think DC animated cartoons shouldn't be on Cartoon Network anymore? Since Stuart Snyder is still the president of the network. You know what's funny? A lot of people said that this is the year of the Snyder. Zack Snyder. Then there's the writer from Batman. I forgot his name, but I know that his last name is Snyder, and now we have this Snyder. But anyway, do I think... Yes. Or, yeah, I think DC animated cartoons shouldn't be on Cartoon Network anymore, because it seems to me that Cartoon Network only wants shows that sell toys. I mean, since when does a network focus on toys? Seriously, that's so stupid. But anyway, yeah, I think it should go. But then again, do you want it to be a Nickelodeon? Because Nickelodeon's kind of worse. Actually, I don't even know who's worse, Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon. Because Nickelodeon has done some shady shit. They have. And they ruin a lot of shows. For example, they kind of ruined SpongeBob, in my personal opinion. I think they ruined SpongeBob. I think they ruined Fairy Odd Parents. I think they almost ruined Danny Phantom. They ruined iCarly. That's what I heard. They ruined Victorious 2. They ruined Invader Zim. They ruined Rocko's Modern Life. They ruined... I heard that they ruined Legend of Korra. I'm not sure about that. But if that's true, then shit. Pretty much DC animated cartoons, or at least DC itself, should start making their own TV network and put all their animated cartoons there. I think that will make things run way more smoothly. But then again, Warner Brothers, who is also partnered with DC Comics, also owns Cartoon Network. So, in a way, if you think about it like this in a business perspective, I'm not going to waste money creating my own network when I can just use this network and put my animated cartoons there. You get what I mean? I might as well not waste money. So I can see why DC animated cartoons only focus on Cartoon Network. But the thing is, DC has to talk to Cartoon Network because they don't really advertise their shows a lot. I mean, remember when Young Justice and Green Lantern, the animated series, was around? Since when have Cartoon Network ever advertised them? They didn't. In fact, they almost never have. And that's sad. That's really, really sad. Nowadays, the only cartoon that they advertise from DC Comics is Teen Titans Go. Where's Batman or Beware the Batman? What happened to that show? Did it got canceled? I have not seen that show in a very long time. In fact, I've only watched 2 episodes, the first 2 episodes, and that's it. where is it? Is it still running? Is it still going? I don't know, because Cartoon Network doesn't advertise that shit. They also do the same thing with shows like Toonami and stuff. In fact, a lot of people were angry when Cartoon Network took down Toonami, and they were willing to bring it back. But even then, they don't advertise it a lot, and that kind of pisses me off. The only shows that they advertise is Adventure Time, Regular Show, Teen Titans Go, surprisingly, The Amazing World of Gumball, and I think there's this one other show, and I can't remember. But yeah, that's the only shows that they advertise, and that's sad. That's really sad. But anyway, next question. I hope that answers your question, by the way. Actually, yeah, let me just sum this question up, or the answer to this question up. No, I don't think Cartoon Network shouldn't... Yes, I think animated cartoons shouldn't be in Cartoon Network anymore due to their past accusations and past shady stuff. But the thing is, it's going to happen anyway because Warner Brothers owns Cartoon Network. So, yeah. Hope that answers your question. Anyway, next question. What do you think of a Yellow Lantern Raven would be like? Let me just say this. A lot of people are getting into the idea that certain characters should be certain color lanterns. Ever since Darkest Night, everybody has been doing that, and it's kind of getting annoying. And just recently, they're saying that Supergirl is going to be a Red Lantern, which personally, I think Superboy should be that, but it's whatever. Supergirl is going to be a Red Lantern, and I feel like just why? Just why? Are you trying to make the story interesting, or are you trying to attract more readers? Because if you're trying to attract more readers, I can think of many ways to be a little bit more interesting than just having her a Red Lantern. But then again, that's just me. As for a Yellow Lantern Raven, it's possible, but then again, she can also be a Red Lantern because she also has a lot of rage. You know, her rage, her demonic side kind of represents rage. So in a way, I can see her as a Red Lantern. I can also see her as a Blue Lantern, because if she's in her white form, if anybody remember the new Teen Titans, after the whole Trigon ordeal, she wore a white cloak and leotard because she's finally free from Trigon's influence, or at least that's what she thought. But at the time, she thought like that. She was free from Trigon's influence. I feel like she can also be a Blue Lantern because of that. So, it's true. Not to mention, she can also be a Green Lantern because she's willing to... How do I say this? She's willing to get away from Trigon as much as possible and help her friends out in the best way that she can. She really believes that she could do that. She also believes that she doesn't want to be evil, that she can be good. So I can see her as a Green Lantern as well. Let's just say that I can see her in any color. Let's just say that. But anyway, a Yellow Lantern Raven would be kind of nice. It would be kind of cool. But then again, I would think that that's a little bit OP. Yeah, I kind of think that's a little bit OP. But then again, every single character is OP in some shape or form, so it's whatever. But yeah, that's my thoughts on it. Next question. Will you start playing games with your viewers? I've already answered that question. If so, will you start a guild? No, I don't do guilds. I'd rather join one than start one. Why? Because... let's just say I'm not even focused on guilds in the first place. I've never... like, for example, DC Universe Online, I don't focus on leagues. In fact, every single character that I have on my PS3, they don't have, or at least they're not joined in a league. So really, it's whatever. You really don't want me to join a league because I'm just barely going to be there. I'm barely going to talk with you guys. I'm barely going to do it. And it's not because I hate you guys. It's not because I have strong dislike for being in a league or a guild. It's because I don't know, I just don't do it. You're probably going to kick me out if I'm not there for the past 3 to 4 days too, so you might as well not let me join your guild or something like that. Not to mention, I also play alone a lot, so that might put a damper on the whole crew, league, guild, whatever. So yeah, I probably might not start a guild. Next question is actually the same thing. Will you ever start a league in DC Universe Online? If so, may we join? If I do, yeah, you can join. But most likely I might not start a league. Anyway, next question. Who do you think should be the new crew member for the Straw Hat Pirates in One Piece? For those of you that do not know, One Piece is a fantastic fairly popular anime that has been going on for a very long time. I'm not going to go too much detail on what's it about, but anyway, to answer your question, I don't think anybody should be a new member in the Straw Hat Pirates. I really don't think. I think 8, is it? Let me see. There's Luffy, there's Usopp, there's Nami, there's Zoro, there's Sanjay, there's Robin, there's Frankie, there's Chopper, I think that, and there's Brooke, right? Did I mention Brooke? That's 8 or 9 crew members, I think. Yeah, 8 or 9. Unless I'm missing another person, let me know. But I think it's 8 or 9 members of the Straw Hat Pirates. I don't think anybody should be a new crew member. I think 8 or 9 is fine. Not to mention the shit that they have done over the past. Let's be honest. 8 or 9 of those type of people, we're fine. We're totally fine. We don't need anybody new. That's just personally my opinion. But anyway, yeah. That's pretty much my answer. I don't think anybody should even be a new crew member. I think they're fine the way they are. That's just personally my opinion. But anyway, next question. What's your opinion on the new leveling system in DCUO? Okay, don't freak out. Don't freak out. But there's a new leveling system? I mean, from what I remember nowadays, getting XP in DCUO has been getting really, really easy nowadays. In fact, I just recently started a new character and I played it from, let's say, 8 o'clock to like 11 o'clock. And surprisingly, I got up to level 14 in a total of, that's like 3 hours. Yeah, I got from level 1 to level 14 in 3 hours. Shit, that's fast. That's really, and I didn't even use the whole double XP or increase of XP by something percent thing that they offer you guys. I haven't used that, and I just breeze through that shit like it's no tomorrow, and I'm already level 14. Shit, damn, that's a lot though, now that I think about it. But I don't know about the new leveling system. In fact, I probably might do research on that tomorrow, since I can't do it today because I'm doing this video. So yeah, do I have a league on DCUO? No, I do not. What's this game in the background? He's talking about the game that I use for, or the gameplay that I use for my Ask Questions video. That is L-Sword. Yes, that is L-Sword. You know what I'm going to do nowadays, or at least from here on out? Every single video that I post and it shows gameplay, besides a walkthrough, let's say if it's just a commentary or something, I'm going to put the name of the game that I used for gameplay on the description below, so then that way I can avoid questions like that. Not because it's annoying, it's because, you know, I don't feel like mentioning in the comments, oh, it's this game, and that's it. No, I'm just putting it in the description below for you guys to look at it, to see what game it is. I might even put a link to the website or whatever place you can download it if you want to try it. But hey, I'm not forcing you guys. Anyway, next question. How turnip could a turnip turn if a turnip could turn up? What? Oh, that's that tongue twister thing. Oh, wow. Can't believe I fell for that. But anyway, next question. Or at least, let me just answer this one. I don't know how much of a turnip could turn up. The fuck? How turnip could a turnip turn if a turnip could turn up? I don't know how much turnips could turn up. But, you know what? Let me just shut up because I don't even understand the fuck that question's saying. Okay, next question. Could you explain the logic between these 3 words? Because he's Batman. Okay, let's start with the origin of said phrase. Originally, this came in a comic book forum. I don't remember exactly what name, but I do remember that it came from this website first before it spread worldwide. And it happened because a couple of fanboys from Batman decided to make a forum describing all the reasons how he can survive certain situations, until somebody randomly came out of nowhere and said, because he's Batman. And then a lot of people from that website started using that as their Deus Ex Machina from, or at least for whatever situation Batman's in. So it went fairly well. It was this whole fun gimmick thing until it spread to other websites, and then it spread to YouTube, and then it spread to Reddit, and then it spread to everywhere. And it's gotten to the point where it's incredibly annoying. The logic between this phrase? There is no logic. There is none. There is no fucking logic, because if you shoot Batman literally in the fucking head, the bullet will come out of his brain. He lays down there dead, and the next issue, he's just up and running like nothing happened. You know why? Because he's Batman. Because he's Batman doesn't make sense. It's just a gimmick, like I said, for fanboys to literally say he can get away from this situation because he's fucking Batman. Like I said, this phrase is the Deus Ex Machina for the character Batman. Might as well just say Superman can do this because he's Superman. Superman got this power because he's Superman. There's this picture that I found in DeviantArt that really captures this phrase. If you look at this picture, it literally defines that phrase. And I'll probably put credit to the artist in the description below so that way I don't get flagged for copyright or any of that. So you guys just watch that for like a couple of seconds until I go to the next question. Alright, next question. Have you played Flappy Bird? If so, what's your opinion on the game? If I remember correctly, Flappy Bird is a mobile game, right? That is trying to be the next, I think, Angry Birds? I'm not sure. But apparently it's trying to be the next Angry Birds. And the graphics or the look of the game kinda, how do I say this? Kinda look like Mario-ish style graphics. I don't know. I haven't played that game recently, or at least like right now. I remember when this game came out, I tried it for one day and then that's it. So I don't remember much from it. But I pretty much can say that it kind of reminds me of Mario because they got the whole pipe system. Even the person that you're playing as looks like a character from Mario. What's my opinion on it? Or at least, what was my opinion on it when I first played the game? It is fairly fun. Fairly fun. Weird. Very weird game. But I did have fun in it. Would I recommend it to anybody? Yeah, just try it out. It's free. So, hey, just try it, man. You got nothing to lose. Nothing to lose. But anyway, hope that answers your question. Next and final question. And I'm actually going to end the video like this. What are your thoughts? No, he didn't say what are my thoughts. What would be my reaction to Nightwing's death? That is Jesus. It's like watching Jesus' second coming. Damn. There's only one video that can capture my reaction to it, and I will play it right now.